What is emotional labor, and how does it affect relationships? Defining emotional labor. Emotional labor refers to the effort required to manage emotions, both one's own and others, in social or professional settings. Coined by sociologist Arlie Hochschild, the term originally described workplace expectations but also applies to personal relationships, where individuals often suppress feelings or perform emotional work to maintain harmony. How emotional labor manifests in relationships. In relationships, emotional labor includes tasks like resolving conflicts, offering emotional support, remembering special dates, and managing household dynamics. Often, one partner assumes more emotional responsibility, which can create an imbalance. This unseen work can impact mental well-being and relationship satisfaction over time. The gendered burden of emotional labor. Studies suggest that women disproportionately carry the weight of emotional labor in both professional and personal spheres. In romantic relationships, they may take on the role of mediator, caretaker, or emotional anchor. While not inherently negative, an unequal distribution can lead to exhaustion and resentment. Signs of emotional labor overload. Feeling drained after interactions, constantly mediating conflicts, or being the sole emotional supporter are signs of excessive emotional labor. When one person consistently manages emotions without reciprocation, it can lead to frustration, burnout, or feeling unappreciated. The impact on mental and emotional health. Unacknowledged emotional labor can cause stress, anxiety, and even emotional exhaustion. Over time, it may lead to dissatisfaction in relationships, as one person may feel their efforts are unnoticed or taken for granted. This imbalance can weaken emotional connections. How to create a more balanced dynamic. Acknowledging and discussing emotional labor is key to maintaining healthy relationships. Open communication about emotional needs and expectations can help redistribute responsibilities more fairly. Couples and friends should strive for mutual support rather than relying on one person to manage emotional well-being. The role of boundaries in managing emotional labor. Setting boundaries is essential to prevent emotional exhaustion. Expressing when emotional support is needed versus when one needs personal space can help maintain balance. Learning to say no or asking for help when overwhelmed fosters a healthier dynamic. Encouraging reciprocity in emotional support. Both partners in a relationship should practice active listening and emotional validation. Encouraging open conversations about feelings and offering support when needed creates a more equal emotional workload, preventing burnout and strengthening emotional bonds. How society can address emotional labor. Beyond individual relationships, cultural shifts are necessary to distribute emotional labor more fairly. Recognizing and valuing this work in both personal and professional settings can help create healthier, more equitable dynamics across all aspects of life. Conclusion. Valuing emotional labor for stronger relationships. Emotional labor plays a crucial role in maintaining relationships, but when it becomes one-sided, it can lead to stress and dissatisfaction. By recognizing its impact, setting boundaries, and ensuring emotional responsibilities are shared, relationships can become more fulfilling and balanced.